Yeah, we really do. All right, we're live. I have to get your pictures up, but I have to wait for John. Otherwise, it's gonna bork everything. You're a bunch of squares. Oh yeah, you're not seeing this. Dirk. Oh yeah, it is. You are absolutely 100% correctly accurate. Give it 3 seconds, and now we should be good. Just like you, Ryan Kukta. Absolutely delightful. All right, test.
VR headset.
Hmm.
And you can do like that Beat Saber thing where you're like battling with lightsabers.
Nice.
It's a lot of high energy.
I imagine it is.
Test.
Do you guys have 596 experience?
That sounds right.
Oh, I didn't give
After
myself the
John
bonus
gave
25
us-
we got yesterday.
25.
Never hurts to ask.
All right, people say words.
Words.
Testing. This is test of the emergency broadcast system.
Anything
Hello.
but that.
In the event
Hello.
of an emergency,
Hello.
you will be shot on sight.
Wee-oo.
Actual emergency, you'd be screaming and running like you got a chicken with your head cut off.
Hmm. And don't forget your seat doubles as a flotation device in the event of a water landing.
All that sounds very accurate.
Stick your head between your knees and kiss your ass goodbye.
All right, I think we're probably
And
good.
he walked on down the hall.
Somebody make sure JC's awake.
This is the end.
I mean, we were only playing FIFA till about 2:30 last night, so I don't know why he'd be sleeping.
I mean, he was responding this morning to the chat, so.
But he was awake.
Even I went to bed at a more reasonable time from playing Zelda.
Yeah, I barely made it to midnight to do the Wordle, and then, yours came in at 1:46.
Yeah, see? I was in bed way before you guys. Plus, I had margaritas, so that means I actually did physically fall asleep in my recliner twice before I actually went to bed.
There he is.
Hey.
I was so into my planning that I didn't realize what time it was.
And maybe you fell asleep at your desk.
This is really, really crazy.
You sound very warbly, garbly, crappy.
I'm not talking towards the microphone.
That'll do it.
That would be why.
I'll be back. I need to refresh my coffee.
Yeah, I need to get coffee.
We
Go
need
Pepe.
Ryan and Rick in the Owl Bear, we need to use the link I sent to the Two Nerds One Quest chat on Discord. I'll be right back.
Wait, what?
All right, I'll go find it.
There's a Discord chat. You're screwing me up.
Yeah, it's in the Pathfinder.
Yeah, I don't have notifications on my tablet, which I use mostly, but I saw it on my phone. I was like, oh, there it is. But I was in there before when he was creating it, so thankfully I only had to click in it and it knew where to go.
Ask to join. The owner has to accept the request, but he's getting coffee.
You're screwed.
I forgot. I'm in the old room. I'm gonna pull up the new room.
I see Rick.
I hear now.
I apologize. I need to give you access when you enter. You request
You
to
do.
enter, and then I gotta give you access to it because it's locked under my account.
All right, is under Two Nerds One Quests.
You need to go to the link that I sent in the
Yeah.
Two Nerds One Quest chat. So it's going to be a direct message. So on the left of Discord, there you go.
Where are all my tokens?
Saber-toothed tiger.
Home
Tokens are on the
players.
bottom. There's the sword.
We may not have access to the tokens unless
Yeah, I don't see the tokens.
You don't see the
Yeah.
tokens at all.
Yeah,
You don't have the bar at the bottom.
The bar
No.
says sign in. If you click the little arrow,
Oh yeah, that's right. We're having that. All right.
Oh, sign in.
What was your? You can sign in with Google if you want. I mean, that's how I signed in.
I mean, if we're gonna be in here a lot, we probably need
Yeah,
to.
I mean, this is going to be the new reality. So.
And now it
because-
says the owner needs to accept my request again.
Okay.
Borked.
We have to get your permission every time we come in the room?
Possibly because it's my game.
Okay.
I don't know if there's a way I can put you in there. I'm sure there probably is.
And then the sword. Okay. So don't have any tokens.
At the bottom, there is a characters. There is maps, props, mounts, characters. You want
You may
characters?
have to open the
I'm
menu.
on characters, but nothing's showing up. All images.
I concur.
All right, I'm gonna need 2 minutes to get our video
Hell,
pictures.
that's fine. We are struggling with this. So you signed in.
Yeah. Do you have to like share the characters with us or something?
No, I think you may have to load them. Which
Manage storage
if you
settings.
go to in the upper left-hand corner, there's a home button.
Home. There. Okay. Yep.
Okay, and then
Oh, here we go. Starter
starter
sets,
sets.
maps, spell effects, add characters and monsters. We'll do
monsters,
that.
status rings, and sticky notes, dice, and initiative tracker. You can add all that if it's all there. That's what I have.
Tracker. One thing I didn't add was maps because I'm not creating maps.
Yep, that's fine.
All right, where did you load that from? I didn't. I was
In the upper left-hand corner,
Uh-huh.
there's a little bear inside of a hexagon. Click on
Okay.
it, it says home,
Cool.
and then halfway down. Then I'm curious, do you see the room in rooms? The beat monk?
No,
No?
I had to hit the back button to get back in the room.
Okay. Is the stuff there now?
Yes.
Okay.
But yeah, the back button was the only way to get back there. You're right, Kukta.
That's weird.
Okay, so I was a little leaf on the wind.
Wonder if there's a way to save the room or something like
If
that.
you just start typing in the menu bar after owlbear.app, it should be one of your recents.
So let me mark this as a favorite.
It will
Yeah,
change to the
yeah.
official owl. It will change to owlbear.com on July 18th. So if you go there now, they have a pop-up that goes, "Hey, we're moving to 2.0 on July 18th."
No, the map looks very dark. Is that? I mean, not
No.
the part that's covered. I mean, the room that we can see. It looks dark gray. Is that just a? It's not lit thing.
It's dark gray.
Okay.
It is a little difficult to see, but that's about it. Okay, so I got my sticky notes. I got my characters.
Characters.
There's a lot of them. Do I want to be something different besides a leaf now? I can be
Well, it's
something.
this. It's all the same ones that were there before.
Looks like there's more.
You gotta scroll left and right. There's a scroll bar on the bottom.
Yeah, there's a lot of them though now.
It's all the same ones that were there before. You could scroll down before. I don't know.
I
if
don't
you
know. I
realized.
don't remember seeing Celestial. Is that a thing?
Yeah, I can be. I
that
can
was
be.
there.
I can be a goblin. I can be a goblin. I'm messing you up now. Where's my trash bin to get rid of the one I don't want?
Click on it. And then it'll pull up a trash bin.
delete.
It's part of the right delete.
Okay, we're getting there.
Yep.
Learning.
It's all relatively the same. It's just a little different.
Edit. No, don't do that. Click
I
on
played
Click
base
on
with the
it.
relatively same but different.
Click on it, click the text, and start typing. There is a cursor below your thing. It took me and Jeff a while to figure that out last week. It's like, where the hell's the text?
It says change the text. Why is it not giving us the opportunity or option to change text? Where would the rings go?
That is the interesting thing because
Is that edit? No.
I didn't download them.
That's the
It's
size.
only condition rings is all that's in there by default.
Boom. Sorry.
Fireball.
We're all on fire.
The
I'm
room
trying
is.
some of the stuff out to see what it does.
Frost cone, cool.
Your mom's a frost cone.
Right.
That's not a thing that you should say.
We are missing somebody. Oh, don't spin yourself.
We have rest, right?
You aren't giant. Yes, you guys should all be rested. I thought your character sheets were there. Set. Yep. It looks like you all have. Well, no,
I have
not
one
in this
last spell.
Not in this encounter for whatever reason.
I think I deleted Chuck.
Do we need to add to initiative or is that later?
We need to do that. Go back.
I don't know that I'm going to use the initiative tracker inside Older. So.
All right. Oh, I should probably look at Owlbear.
8:35. I have a hard out at 10. Just FYI.
All good. God, that's a she's I kind of have a hard out at 10 myself.
All right.
I can do this, but I have plans at 10:30. Across town, which is like a 5-minute drive. So.
I'm across
What'd I
town.
do? What'd I do? Go back.
What did you do?
Fuck me.
What are you doing?
Bob, do you need a
Did you-
token?
did
Are
you
on-
What's fine to me?
Hang on a minute. Bob, did you click home?
He's back.
I'm back.
Okay, did you click home and download the shit?
I haven't done anything because I was getting all of our sources
home.
back in order.
Click home
All right.
in the upper
I mean-
left corner, the bear. Just let me talk him through this.
Sure.
Then in the middle of the page, you will see a bunch of stuff. Maps,
Oh, click home.
tokens. Click home in the upper left corner.
Chuck, did you change your font?
And then in the middle, there are starter sets. Maps, spell effects, characters, status rings, sticky notes, dice, initiative tracker. Go ahead and download all that stuff and then hit back. To go back
Do I need to
the-
sign in?
Yes. Yes, you do need to sign in. You can sign in with Google. It's easy. I really like this because I have like all the tokens for all the encounters are in here already and I can hide them. This is where I got carried away this morning and forgot what time or missed what time it was. All these rooms are labeled with their room number with a hidden note.
Okay, now
I actually made my token on 4 feet so that he fits in the square as opposed to 5 feet because you're outside your square. I don't know if that matters.
Okay, so now what do? I go
And
to
mostly do like that.
Home.
Okay.
And then in the middle, there's starter sets.
Yeah, I got that.
Yep.
At
Down
all.
those. Add all those.
Yep.
All 7 of them.
And then go back to the room.
And then go back to the room. And then you should have access to the
Sure.
stuff. Your bar is across the bottom. And you're
get
looking for characters. Oh, yeah.
To get back to the room, you might have to type it back in or start typing /room, and it should
That'd be a
fill it in.
way for that room to show up for you guys.
Just save it as a favorite or something.
But I mean, when you get into Owlbear, it should be in your rooms.
Might have had to refresh the page. I didn't do that. And then Lady Frost and DMJC, your colors are the same for your... I don't know if it matters, but...
For what?
Like when you click on something and it highlights that you're making an edit or a move.
Okay.
I don't know that it matters that much, but it's fun.
There.
Now, we spend all day apparently because Chuck's got a...
Chuck's got a little... Grrr.
Let's do this. We're as good as we're gonna get.
I will do this for Bob so that he doesn't have to. All right. Oh wow, you can change the font color too. There you go. That's how you can... You change your font color, that'll help your character stand out instead of putting a ring around them.
You gonna
That
put a
makes
ring on it?
sense.
No, because the rings are actual condition rings. They have names on them now.
Permanent marker.
All right, let's do this.
I'm waiting for you to point at me.
Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Two Nerds, One Quest. I am your host and DM, JC, here with these 4 nerds because you know math is hard. First on the docket is the man to the left of my image on my Discord. I know it doesn't make any sense for you guys. Tom's got us all rearranged in other ways. Is the man in the fedora, one Ryan Crixus cooked up playing Lady Syl this morning.
Hey, first in your heart. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, especially you ladies. Happy Mother's Day.
If you aren't a mother yet, call me. The guy on my right, on my Discord, is the man we usually say for the end, but it is one lazy dragon, Jeff Munch Williams. How you doing, Jeff?
Yes, happy Mother's Day to the mothers out there, and I am not offering any services.
No? Okay. And moving clockwise and then chuckling at the joke. In the orange, looking extra sharp on camera today. Dude, your camera quality's killing it. Is one Rick Chuck. Rick Chuck. Like a rickshaw.
Good morning. Happy Mother's Day, all.
And last but not least, the man on the ones and twos, looking so stoked behind his boom microphone, is one Tom Bob Norman.
Happy not a Mother's Day.
Happy not a Mother's Day. You're not a mother.
Oh wait, is that tomorrow?
That's tomorrow, I think. Yeah. It's like your unbirthday.
I don't know.
Have a
You
very
killed me
merry
with your hit me
birthday
up in
to you.
Discord.
Jeff, lore master, limerick
Yes.
maker. You got a recap for us?
I do, and hopefully this will load before I need the limerick. So we decided to head back to town, do some healing, sell some stuff, buy some stuff. So we came out and we unfortunately it was evening, so that it was too late to go and sell stuff. So but we could hear the sounds of gambling and games of skill. But we decided to go to the Rowdy Rockfish, which is not rowdy, to get some drinks and some food. And we planned to meet back in the morning to have breakfast and sell stuff. We went, then the next morning we sold some gear at Blades for Glades with Carmen Rajani, who's either Scottish, Spanish, French, Mexican, not really sure where he's from or what he's doing, but it's a world traveling accent. So then we sold the kobold stuff, the silver bowl, a shield and a flail, went and got breakfast at the Crow's Casks, and then headed to the market. Munch bought some snacks, we bought some other things. We talked to Tamerly about giving her a recap of what we did so far underneath her fish factory, and she was unsettled by the egg necklace that Munch was carrying, and she thought that it was probably from a large creature, possibly a dragon. So we decided to go to the library to find more, and it did appear that green dragon egg shells do look like what we had. We got a few facts on dragons and we left it there. So we had a few things to sell, then hit the market as well. But before we head down to the caves under town, we'll learn a bit about that shell.
Nice. Quick and simple. ELL.
Yeah. Yeah. By the time I got to the limerick, it was probably after the Wordle last night. So.
Well, me and Rick finally logged off of FIFA like an hour after that? 2 hours after that? 12:30. You did 2:30 in the morning. We got done with FIFA last night.
But we won a D3 title, so it was worth it.
Yes. So, all right. So, do you guys have anything you'd like to do before you leave the library?
Not before we leave the library, but I wanted to try to buy some antidotes before we enter back into the dungeon.
Antidotes. All right. Let me find. You did mention this, and I did not prepare this. I apologize. If you go to the antidote shop, there is the. Actually, you can probably find them in the market. I'm gonna say. I'm not seeing the Crook's Knock number. Yeah, we will just say you went to the market. You were able to come across someone that had a handful of them. Roll a d4. That's how many they have.
4, sure. Where's my dice? Dice roller. 1d4. 4.
4. Excellent. They
Nice.
had 4 of them. Fantastic.
Now the question is, how much are they?
Listed price is 3 gold each, according to our Wanderer's Guide.
All right. Yeah, we can do that. If you want to buy all 4 of them, it'd be 12 gold.
Does one spend that much? It gives you a +2 to fortitude saves for 6 hours.
Is it worth it?
I mean, yeah, let's do it.
It's 4 of us, might as well. Do you have enough gold? Or
I haven't. I can. 12 gold would be 120 silver, right? Yeah.
Yep.
I got enough.
Do you take IOUs?
I will subtract 120 from my.
it'll be funny because at the end of this campaign, you'll all be tapped out of gold, and Munch will be sitting here with a pile of cash and nothing to do with it but buy snacks.
Remember, we're all going to die, and Lady Sill's going to take all the money and stuff for the next campaign.
That makes sense.
I might buy my hand wraps and write your guys' names on it just to remember you by.
We each get a knuckle.
R.I.P. nerds.
TBD's gonna show up and Lady Sill's gonna have 3 of these shell necklaces on with the name of each party member on.
We'll assume once we get into said dungeon, we'll all drink our antidote. So for 6 hours, we'll all have +2 to fort saves. versus
That will be the
poison.
rest of this adventure.
Yeah, that's my assumption.
And unless we come back out again.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
If we have to
Alright.
come back out, I don't know.
I need a perception check from all 4 of you.
Okay, are we starting where we are at? Like skipping the walking through the first floor?
I need a perception check from all of you.
14 plus 6 is 20.
5.
14.
Is Munch leading still? Yes?
Bob's usually leading.
Bob's-
usually
yeah.
leading?
17.
Okay. 17? Okay. Bob, you discover, or you remember, as you enter that last room, both the trap in the middle of the room and the couple of bear traps at the top of the stairs, and you do not end up.
I will assume then that we use this Munch's rope and grappling hook again to get down that first drop off. So those are left behind.
Sure. And you make your way down this. Oh wait,
Downtown.
shit. What was everyone's perception check? I'm so sorry.
5.
14.
Chuck was 5. Munch was 14.
Yes.
Lady Soul, you were in the
Still's 20.
20. And Bob?
17.
I was sure there was a 17 in there.
She's only 17.
Yeah, it's not creepy.
17. Creepy ass song from the 80s.
There.
Uh-huh.
I mean, granted, Kip Winger was what, probably 23? So, I mean,
And yet,
and yet it's illegal.
it's only fine if you're playing in Alabama.
Or you're 46 years old.
Yikes.
The difference between my girlfriend and me is larger than that, than the difference between a 23-year-old Kip Winger and a 17-year-old.
Just for all the
Anyway.
viewers out there, his girlfriend is older than 18, so
Yeah, I was gonna. Yeah.
Disclaimer.
It's
Just
so
wanna
funny.
maintain- but
It's
she
so
looks
funny.
you can comment her. She looks young.
Yes,
Maybe not 18, but she looks younger than us.
younger than she is.
I would certainly card her.
Anyway, I think we should probably move on.
Anyways,
All right, Bob, lead the way.
yes. Bob, coming down into this room from the stairs, the chamber looks like it's been specifically designed to defend against intruders. One side of the room has a table that's been turned on its side to provide cover, while the other, crates and barrels have been piled up to create a second barrier. You hear like skittering, like nervousness voices and stuff from the other sides of these barriers. In fact, you know what I can do? I can just do this. Because you know they're there. Because they are not very stealthy. There's the one kobold that ran away from upstairs, plus 2 more. You know they're there. They don't know you're there. What would you like to do?
I would put my hand up like stop. And Bob is going to creep down. You said they do or they don't have their backs to us?
They're behind the barriers. You can't see them. You can only hear them.
Okay. I'm going to turn around and I'm going to put my fingers to my lips and kind of give the shut the hell up signal. And then I'm going to slowly creep in and position myself behind this first barrier.
Stop on that first square.
Okay.
As there's a snap, because you weren't looking for it.
Mm.
You need to make a reflex saving throw.
Sure I do. Sure I do.
Advantages of going first.
Because that little fucker with the traps ran away.
You drop some sticks on the floor. The old glass trick.
Huh.
Actually,
How does a 9 tickle you?
It's not a critical failure.
Well, that's a step in the right direction.
It's just a failure. So, let's see.
Shifting back to Pathfinder rules.
9 piercing damage
Ooh,
Ouch.
as the trap snaps shut on your foot.
Oh, I don't feel so good.
Oh, feels so good.
I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
oh, oh,
Mm,
oh, too
That
soon.
will never not hurt people.
Yes, I know, right?
prophetic.
Oh. All right.
I think they know we're here.
Yeah. We will move to initiative. You guys have already rolled.
Okay.
So, Lady Frost.
Did
I'm
I roll
last.
initiative?
Yes, you did. I asked you for a
Percep-
That was our
perception
perception
check.
check.
Oh, the perception. Okay, I gotcha.
That was for
Yikers.
3 different things. That was for the traps upstairs. That was for versing them to know where they were, which they rolled a 7 on their stealth check, so you're good. And then it's used as the initiative order for this.
All right, so I'm gonna slide up here.
Fortunately, you didn't get to use it for your noticing that there was a trap at the bottom of the stairs.
Can I see Cobalt B?
Yeah.
Or
You,
is
see,
he
well,
obscured?
you don't see like him particularly. You see like the top of his head.
He's gonna have an AC bonus from cover.
Yes.
Okay. Then I let's see. I moved. Is moving again continuous, or is moving again another action?
Did you move all the way? You can
No.
finish your full movement if you haven't done anything else.
Got it. 'Cause what I'm trying to do is heal Bob. If I heal Bob, then moving again is another action. Is that what we're saying?
Correct. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay. So I'm gonna finish my action and my movement then, and go here.
Perfect.
Then I'm going to touch heal Bob. Give me a second here. Wait a second. That's not what I wanted to do. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. Ugh, only 3 points of heal.
It's all relative. 3 points is a good amount.
Mm-hmm.
I'll-
And then
I'll-
one
I'll take
attack.
it.
Then one attack with my sling.
Okay.
11 to hit.
11 misses.
That makes sense to me.
Stone hits the top edge of the table and pink and flips up over the back of the table.
You hear Lady Syl explicate a very unladylike word, and you weren't sure that she knew that word. In Goblin.
Have we been a bad influence on you?
And then my turn's over.
Oh, I love it. Bob, you are next. I may need to do something here. I'm not being able to edit things, apparently, which is weird.
Do you need us to edit something?
No, it's in the Wanderer's Guide tracker. So I'm gonna try this. There we go. Haha. Cool. So that put us there. Bob is there. Okay. Can I do this? There we go. Haha. I forgot to change something. There we go. All right. Yep, Bob. Your go, sir. Standing there with a trap on your foot. Take an action
As
and get the trap
one.
off of your foot, if you like.
So it's clamped around my ankle?
Yeah. You're
Is
gonna
it
move
stuck
at
to the
half.
floor?
You're gonna move at half speed if you're trying to walk with it.
Well, I
Or you
guess.
can take an action to remove it from your foot.
I kind of want to gimp around.
WBD. What would Bob do?
It would show your badassery, Bob, if you just walking around with a bear trap on your foot.
Yeah, Bob would be.
It will make your kicks 1d6. You wanted to kick him with it.
Oh, it's on. It is on. And we don't see them yet, right?
Plus your strength. No, you see them all.
half the head.
You see them all. They are not hiding. They had a 7 on their stealth check.
Oh, I gotcha.
The only
they
one
were
that
hiding.
doesn't see him, and it's kind of appropriate, I think, is Munch.
That is very appropriate.
Probably eating. No, Chuck. Chuck doesn't see them yet.
Chuck doesn't see him.
Yeah.
Everyone else does.
I'm gonna bypass the lady and come up here next to this dude,
Perfect.
and then I'm going to.
Kick him.
I'm gonna kick him because that just sounds like fun.
That would be an improvised weapon attack. Or an unhanded attack, like for your attack bonus.
I have improvised weapon.
And then your damage will be 1d6 plus your strength modifier.
So does 9 hit?
No, 9 does not hit. It's a little awkward kicking with a trap on your leg.
Mm-hmm. Sounds about right.
This guy seems a bit more like he's got better gear than the ones you fought upstairs. From your vantage point beyond him, you can see the little guy that ran off. That's C. Is the one that ran off that you saw upstairs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna short sword him then.
Okay.
18 to hit.
That does hit.
Better.
Because you moved around the cover.
Very nice. 8 damages. 8 piercing damage.
8 piercing damages. Excellent.
If that makes a difference.
Does it? That's a good question. Oh no, let's just use the other thing because it's easier. Piercing damages. Does not matter. All right.
And that's my turn.
It is your go, Munch.
All right. I'm gonna start off by raging.
Ooh.
Because I don't get to do that too often, and I have time right now to do so. So,
One action to rage.
one action to rage,
Nice.
and then I would like to move 5, 10, 15, 20, get down the backside of B,
Whoa. Flanking.
so that I can flank, and then I will swing one time with the great pick.
That's a great pick.
All right, so its AC is reduced by 1 because of flanking. Is that 2?
Ooh,
Oh, cool.
It gives it the flat-footed condition, which is a -2.
Hey, this might be really good then. 24 to hit.
Yes, that is a success. Not critical though.
Not even with the -2.
Even with the -2.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
I'll take it, I guess.
These two
That's
new
fine.
guys.
That's fine. I have the fatal, so on a crit, it gets to be a D12 and 2 of them.
Yeah.
So
These guys are kind of beefy.
11 piercing damage.
11 piercing damage to that guy. You want to
Yeah.
explain to me how he dies?
Both ends.
Well, he was probably so the flat-footed. He was facing Bob because he came
Yep.
around first. So I kind of came right at his backside, and it's a great pick. So it's very pointy.
And you came at his backside, so I imagine it goes in the one side and out the other.
Yeah. I was golfing with the great pick there.
You tore him a new one.
Bob, this kobold suddenly looks very excited.
Quite literally.
And that is my turn.
Excellent. Let's take him and get rid of him. All right. And suddenly, over the top of the barrels, Munch 1A fires a crossbow at you. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I like that it resets the dice. It's very nice. Does a 23 hit you?
Yeah, that does hit
Yeah.
me.
8 piercing damage as it ghetto crits.
Ooh.
All right. I like that I had 3 temporary hit points, so that
Good thing. Then, does the guy have any? Oh yeah, he does. Okay.
if he was gonna fire another crossbow, there's probably a reloading.
No, I was looking at the other guy.
It's a magic crossbow. It just keeps
Oh, he-
firing.
Don't say that.
He can
Keep
shoot
firing. Oh, well.
Assholes.
crossbow. Group simple bow damage range. Reload 1. Okay, so he's gonna take an action to reload then. It's crossbow. That's how that works, right? Reload 1.
Yep.
Yeah.
You could fire, reload, and fire again if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, he fired. He's reloading. Yeah, he's gonna fire again. Then he's got to reload next time, but he will fire again at lunch. See if we can put that rage to use. 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
6 piercing damage.
Unfortunately, the temporary hit points are gone, so.
Then C is going to throw a spear at Bob.
Don't hurt Bob. What did he ever do to you?
12 plus 5. 17 to hit you?
No.
No. You knock the thing away.
Knock it away with my shield.
Yes.
Give him
that
the finger
works.
and say, "Come at me, bitch."
He says okay.
Fair.
His second action will be to move up to you. Munch. Oh, you don't have area of. Do you have AOE?
I do
Yeah.
not.
You do not. Okay, so he moves beyond you, and he is. Oh no, he's going to take out. Where is this other thing? Oh, he takes out another spear. So that is his turn because he had to take out another spear because he threw his first one. All right, that moves us to Chuck.
Okay. Let's see, 5, 10, 15.
You see a bunch of guys in the places you see the places.
Then I will attempt to create a diversion. I will yell at C.
Okay.
I'm just going to point and look behind you. Look behind you. Trying to create a.
And what is that against then?
I got to do a deception check against their perception. Against their perception DC.
Perception DC. So their perception DC is, where's their perception?
I failed. I got a 5.
You got a 5?
It doesn't matter. I failed.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I failed.
I'm just trying to find his perception.
That hasn't
DC
worked
here.
yet.
Perception's wisdom, right?
Oh.
Yeah.
Chin
I
up.
think
Their
so.
perception DC.
Yeah. Well, I gotta calculate it. It's 10 plus their wisdom,
Okay.
I believe.
So then, having failed
Yeah.
anyway, he's going to just use his sling to. Shoot at him.
Well, HP. Okay.
Yeah,
16 to hit.
Should be their wisdom and then whether or not they're an expert or whatever if they're.
How much to hit, Rick?
16.
16. 16 just hits him.
Right. 2 damage.
2 damages. Hunk. He swears.
Yep.
That's all your turn? Yep.
I moved, I distracted, and then I attacked.
All right, that moves us back to the top of the order, Lady Sil.
Right.
Got a target-rich environment here.
Yeah, Sill's gonna stick exactly where she is. She is going to Divine Lance on. I think she's scared of the crossbow, so she saw that. She heard that snap, and she's like, "That could pierce my heart." So she's switching over to A. I think had the crossbow. True.
Yep. True.
So she's gonna go ahead and Divine Lance A for 20 to hit.
20 just hits because he's standing behind the barrels.
All right, and then 5 damage there.
5 damages.
So is that considered partial coverage?
Yes.
And that gives
Plus
him what?
+2 circumstance bonus to his
Okay.
AC.
And she's gonna take her last action to reload her sling. Then after that,
All right. That moves us to
That's it.
Bob. As the Divine Lance hits him right in the head as he's reloading.
I am Bob. I am Bob.
I am Bob.
I
am Bob.
Man, I should
Well,
create a
Bob
character
does.
like Groot.
If you haven't seen Volume
haven't.
3, you need to. It's
I haven't
amazing.
yet.
Oh,
There
damn
are
good.
actually plant creatures in Pathfinder, so you could.
Are there really?
Yeah.
I think that would be kind of fun.
You have a tree wizard.
All right, I'm gonna give a good old fashioned warrior hack.
And aha.
Yeah, to see. Come get me.
All
bitch.
right.
I'm gonna short sword him in the face.
He came to
20
get
hit.
you.
Huh?
20 does hit because you are face to face with him and he has no bonuses. So
9 piercing.
how does this guy die?
Oh, I short sworded him in the face. What I did is I had my shield in hand and I stabbed forward, went literally straight through the center of his face, and it came out the back of his head. And then I pulled back, and as I pulled back, his body came against my shield, and which as I pulled back, it pulled him and made him fall backwards.
Surprising lack of brains on your sword.
Point of fact, I do not believe that the sling has the reloading tag. So
It's reload 1.
Reload 1.
it does.
have reload 1.
Yep.
Genius. Yep.
I am missing that. Oh, there it is. Never mind. I thought it was in the
No
tags.
problem.
My
All
bad.
right. Is there anything else you'd like to do, Bob? You still have 2 actions.
Yeah.
If you wanted, you could probably move around to A and take another swing if you felt like it.
That is literally exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going
All
to
right.
shove past Munch.
Don't walk through the boxes. Go around the top side of them.
Yeah.
You'll be in the square at the top of them. There you go.
I realized that as I was moving over, I'm like, oh, I can't shove past him. I'm just going to do the whole, football jump over the offensive line over the boxes. You know what? That's what I'm going to do.
Block
I'm
the
doing
field
it.
goal.
It's
Okay.
an action to box jump, right? So
Yeah. Well, it's part of his movement. I'll need an acrobatics check.
oh, okay.
I'm going to try to tackle him and get him to the ground. Like, I'm Terry Tate linebacker him.
17.
What do I-
DC 17 DC 17 acrobatics check.
That's a classic.
Let's see here.
You're
Acrobatics.
jumping over Munch.
Here we go. Roll that beautiful footage. Oh, 17.
17, you just did it. It got a little close to your hoo-ha for your liking, but you made it over successfully with no damages.
You know there's a pointy pick in there somewhere.
Actually, it's in the backside of...
Oh, I wasn't jumping over Munch. I was shoving past Munch and jumping over the barrels to tackle the bad guy.
Oh, okay.
That's what I was doing.
Sword
Alright.
first. Lead with your
Yeah.
face.
So, do I have one action left then, or was that all?
Yes. Yep, you have 1 action. You can make your second attack.
So
That was all 1 action.
my goal was to tackle the guy. Do I need to
Oh,
Are you tackling him with your sword or tackling him with your body?
I was Terry Tate office linebackering him. Like I was going to blow him up.
Okay.
I will
That
do an
becomes a grapple.
I was
thing,
gonna say
think.
I would do an unarmed strike as my third action if that would do the
that
tackling
would
part.
be that would be the tackling part.
All right, I will do an improvised weapon.
I gotta look up the whatchamajigger rules.
I'm gonna use my whole body as a weapon.
That'll be my
Would that be fist? The equivalent of a fist? Because that's the unarmed strike, not the improvised.
Yeah,
uh.
fist.
Either way, I got a 19 to hit.
That does hit. So let's figure out how the grappling rules work.
If he's grappled, he is considered grabbed on a success, which makes him flat-footed and immobilized.
Oh, well, there we go. He cannot move, and he has a -2 circumstance penalty to his AC. As long as you hold him. Munch, it's your turn.
Well, now.
Walk around
feel
and
like you're-
beat the snot out of him.
All right. So I will walk around. So
Go to where Bob was it.
There's only one circumstance thing. So if he can't get flat-footed, also like from.
Yeah, well, he could, but he's got flat-footed from two things then. If you move around to the backside, if he does escape, he's still flat-footed. That's why you'd want to do it.
Okay, I will do that. I'll just do-si-do around the boxes. So move is my first action, and I am...
Bob's got both his arms. Here, just hit him. Hit him.
All right. Great pick. 16 to hit.
16 just hits with that -2 circumstance.
All right, I'll take it. 1d10 plus 6 is 13 damage of piercing.
How does this guy die? Keep in mind, Bob's holding him for you.
Yeah, I'm going to say that I swung right into him, and Bob feels a little tickle of the point coming through the backside of him, but not enough to pierce his armor.
Nice.
Yikes.
Bob, suddenly something just kind of pokes your belly button.
Yeah. He's got the rock stop.
That takes us out of initiative.
Nice.
Let me
All right.
roll down here. You guys get 80 experience points each
Yeah.
for successfully defeating them. The north side of the room, there is a barricade similar to what you had upstairs, and there's a kind of awful smell coming from the back side of it. And then there's a hallway leading off to the west.
Is there anything worthwhile on our
Click on him.
things?
Click on him. Whoever, Bob.
Yeah.
Click on him and then
Pretty
select the trash
interested in
can.
that crossbow,
There
actually.
you go. Let's see. They both have eggshell necklaces and leather armor, short swords, and a crossbow with 20 bolts. The two bigger guys did. So 2 eggshell necklaces, 2 leather armor, 2 crossbows, 40 bolts, and 2 short swords. If you want to write it down, Jeff.
I might take one of those crossbows. Hold on a second. If no one.
The
all the same
other
thing.
guy had an eggshell necklace, leather armor. Okay, 3 leather armor, 3 short sword.
Very interested in the crossbow.
Hmm.
So
Yeah, I'll take one of those crossbows as well.
Were
I'm
these,
very interested in the eggshell necklaces. Munch is going to wear all of them.
were these like hippie monsters with like puka necklaces or what?
No, it's the
surfers?
it's the same thing as before. It's that large chunk of eggshell with like the green veins
Yeah.
running through it. The trap is on the floor as well.
Is Bob still wearing it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Bob's got it on his foot yet. You have that. If you can take that off of your foot, it's still functional. You can reset it.
I'm gonna take it. I'm just gonna huck it into the corner.
Okay.
I wouldn't mind. I'm at 9, so I mean I could take healing. But if we don't want to stop, that's fine too. Munch doesn't complain.
Someone want to treat medicine? Do a
It
medicine?
feels like it
Let me know.
makes sense to heal
Yeah.
people.
Take
I
10
know,
minutes.
To work on.
10 minutes, right?
Your treat wounds, and then you can't treat wounds again for an hour. So
On me.
On him.
Yeah,
I
I could do one on him, and you could do one on Bob because Bob still needs some, right?
Yeah,
Do
Bob's
I have to?
Bob's
I
a
really
little
have to. It's
roughed up.
Bob.
Bob's a little roughed.
But it's Bob. I don't.
Oh,
would you ask to switch just because?
Yeah, I will. I'm gonna work on Munch.
Like that makes more sense. That Rick would.
Bob's kind of a dick.
all right, so
Chuck's
we
a bit
gotta do a
racist.
medicine
Is that what you're
check,
saying?
right?
Not racist. Just I'm a little rough around the edges.
Oh, okay. So it has nothing to do with the fact that you're a human.
So we have to make a medicine check or something?
Yep.
How's this work?
Yep. So the medicine check, if you open up the healer's tools, you'll see the treat wounds. And then you
I know.
make a medicine check DC.
Make a medicine check.
So when do you make a medicine check, Marvel?
I see what you did there. Only if you actually want to make money on it.
I'm going to use my hero point to reroll that medicine check.
Oh.
Yes, hero points. We haven't mentioned hero points. You have a
No.
hero point, each one of you. You get it at the beginning of the session.
What
When
do-
you
Bob.
use the hero point, it is not like inspiration. If you choose to use the hero point, you have to use the new roll.
Come on. All right, Bob, you only get 4 points because I rolled a 1 and a 3.
That's fine. Sounds like 13 to me, but sure.
Using much logic.
Okay, and so I'm going to reroll that medicine check.
So,
Come on, help me out here, buddy.
Mr. DM, a
Yes.
hero point allows one reroll.
Yep. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to get the official rules for it.
Okay.
But I know you need to use the roll.
Okay, your character usually begins each game session with 1 hero point, and you can gain more by devising clever strategies, blah, blah, blah. GM is in charge of awarding them, and they may have their own rules, like puns. You can spend hero points on the following. Reroll any check, you must use the second result. This is a fortune effect, which means you can't use more than 1 hero point on a check. And then you can spend all your hero points to avoid death. You must spend a minimum of 1 hero point to do this. You can do this when your dying condition would increase. You lose the dying condition entirely and stabilize with 0 hit points. You don't gain the wounded condition or increase its value from losing the dying condition in this way, but if you already had that condition, you don't lose it or decrease its value. So, we'll see when the fat comes up.
Sorry, Munch, I failed the check. I'm not able to heal you.
Uh-oh.
I only rolled a 9.
The bolt got lodged real deep. That's okay. I'm immune to it now.
I was just trying to show him how to do it, and we couldn't get it. So.
It's okay.
We're
Is
trying.
that right? Is that right?
Can a second person try and make a treat wounds?
We have to spend another 10 minutes on it, if that's okay.
Target is then temporarily immune to. You spend 10 minutes treating injured living creature. Target is temporarily immune to treat wounds for 1 hour. So no, you can't.
No, we can't.
Yeah. That's fine. That's fine. If we need it, we got healing. You can bring me back from the dead.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. Nothing to see here. Move along.
He shot me in the back shoulder, so I mean, I should be fine.
Shot me in the face.
Picturing Chuck is like using the treat wounds to pull the bolt out, and more blood comes out, so he pushes it back in and says, "You're fine."
What did you? Well, hang on. Yeah, that's what I'm going to ask Rick. What was your roll?
9.
It was a
Okay.
9, so
So
not critical.
if it was 5 or less, you would have done 1d8 damage to him. If you critically fail, you do a d8 worth of damage instead of healing 2d8.
Hence the hero point, maybe.
Yeah. Sure. All right.
So Chuck's gonna try to disassemble the thing like we did downstairs.
Okay.
was a
Go
Crafting
ahead and
check.
dis-
I think.
Go ahead and disassemble Stephanie. Which is
19.
18?
19.
19, even better. Yeah, you are taking it apart piece by piece. Takes you about 10 minutes to take it apart. You notice as you're taking it apart and trying to be quiet, a faint, beyond the like foul stench of like fish and sweat, you hear the sound of like dripping water coming from somewhere in the distance. Let me do this. Huh, cool. I can just click on the thing and delete it. It works that way. It's neat. Nice.
Lunch, I think there's something to drink over here.
Beyond the barricade, the passageway meanders briefly. The floor descends slightly and soon becomes flooded by a shallow pool of water. The water appears to be flowing out of a passageway to the right. A shimmering blue light in that direction reflects off the water here. The main passageway continues to the left over a slight depression in the floor where the water is pooled. There's an overpowering stench that drifts from that direction.
Lady Frost, I see something shiny.
Ooh, Lady Frost will join up and she'll send out a pulse.
Where are you sending the pulse from? You can put yourself on the map where you're sending the pulse from. Right there?
Yeah.
Where's my measuring tool? Measuring tool.
We can see your measuring tool.
Yeah. No. No, I'm doing 30 feet from.
Yeah.
So no.
Just letting you know we can see it, so we have an idea of where you might be.
Oh, hang on a second. Let's toss that. Oh, come on. Measuring tool, maybe not. Nope, no pings. I mean, the thing is, Jeff, is I'm doing this. If it pings anywhere,
Right.
I'm going to tell you where it pings. So
You don't have to tell us where it pings.
I have to
You
tell
have
Ryan.
to tell us the direction.
No, you don't. You don't get direction. It's yes or no. It's
Okay.
it's because it's a cantrip.
Sure.
So something pings within 30. I just think that would
If-
you would know the direction it pings from. Like,
I'm just
Like,
saying what the rules say. I'm not saying what the DM says.
alright.
DM
Alright.
DM can do whatever. I figure if you're in the same room and you have line of sight, you probably have a better idea. But I don't
Yeah.
know. However
would
you
al-
want to do it.
I would also say if it hit any of those, I would say you get a ping from the north, a ping from the south.
Okay. Can I?
Like where you're at, you don't know what it is. You're gonna know the direction it came from.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna give you.
Can I get down on all fours and sniff and potentially taste the water to see if it's? You said it's flowing, right? It's moving.
Mhm.
So
It's kind of trickling.
okay, so maybe it's not moving fast enough to be clean, but
It's pretty clear.
take a lick.
All right. Yes, you lick the water. It's water. Tastes like water. It's pretty clear.
Does it look
Actually-
deep?
No, it's very shallow.
Seems weird that there'd be a barricade and not something exciting back here. So,
Tastes actually remarkably good.
mm.
That's true.
All right.
Like this is only like a foot or two deep.
All right. Well,
I
I'm
mean, I know
definitely
that I know that's your waist as a goblin, but
Lady
I'm a little-
Frost is gonna talk to Chuck about where he saw that shiny.
Somewhere down to the, I think it's to the right. You said there's a blue
Yeah.
something.
yep, there's blue light shining.
Okay.
Munch, as you look that way, yeah, there is all kinds of flickery firelight in the distance.
gonna. Okay. Like firelight, like torch, like actual open flame?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Possibly? Hard to tell. Flickery firelight
Okay.
coming from that direction.
Does the cavern to the left, is it a dead end or is it just the black blocks off?
No, it winds around the corner. It smells
Okay.
awful from that direction, though.
Like awful, like Munch wouldn't want to go there, or like
Like awful, like Munch. Yeah, Munch is.
not edible.
I mean, what's not edible for Munch?
Yeah, that's true.
Munch would actually be curious because he's never eaten anything that smells like this.
Mm.
If anything.
Oh, it's like the durian. All right, I'll move towards the light a little bit, just to
Alright.
kind of just keeping my guard up.
On the far side of the puddle of water is a strange chamber crackling with magical energy. Pulsing orbs float in the 3 of the 4 corners of this room. The orb in the southwest is made of brown earth and stone, whereas the one in the northeast looks to be made of glass and is filled with like a swirling cloud of some sort. The orb in the far corner holds a roaring flame. Opposite that orb are the shattered remains, right in front of you, of the water that float. Shattered remains. Oh, are shattered remains, and the water that flows down the passageway to the northwest.
The water is flowing north.
Yes.
So these kind of look like elements, except the fourth one got bursted.
Yeah, that'd be a safe
Something
assumption.
like that.
Yeah.
What's in the middle?
That's what I'm looking for. I don't think there's anything like it's a water pump. It looks like. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what it is.
Well, Bob is curious. He'd go up and walk in and try to pump it.
Okay, give me 1 second, Bob.
Yep.
Trying to figure out.
Yeah, you just stepped in a bear trap again.
Probably. I would actually be looking for those because I would not want to get caught in another one.
Okay. Put yourself at the. Here, actually, I'll put you there because I can't. I'll click on this and I'll
Do
put
it.
you back 1 step here.
Do it.
As
Oh, that's
you
cool. It
come out
shows. A side note: it shows when you grab
Yeah.
a token.
2.0 is really actually pretty damn
Yeah.
cool. The more I dig into it.
Very
As
cool so far.
super dope.
Well, here's the other super dope thing. out of the you can see him now. Out of the flame area steps it looks like it's filling a 5-foot square with just smoke. Make a perception check for me.
Is this everyone?
No, just Bob. Well, I suppose Lady Frost could. 20?
20.
In the smoke, there is a rat. A large rat. Not a large rat, but like a normal-sized rat that's on fire. I need you guys to roll initiative.
Oh. All right.
Do I need to roll again?
Yes.
16.
16.
15.
Hang on. Hold one, because I don't think nope, I did not. Boo. I gotta make this encounter. Set campaign, 2 nerds.
Side note: I got 19.
Bob, Chuck, Lady Sill, and Munch. And then Ed. I don't know if he's in here. Find out. Oh, he is. Cool. I love it. I love it. All right.
Well, we know it's pronoun now.
I don't care. I love it.
Wow.
We're gonna
All
die.
right. He's just got to. Yeah, this will be interesting.
Oh,
I'm just gonna put it that way. All right. So what did Bob have?
Bob had a high number, 19-ish.
Bob, what was your initiative?
19.
19. Oh, come on. 19. Chuck.
Sorry, dogs are being a little barky.
15.
15. Lady Cell.
I had 16.
16. Munch. 16.
Also 16, yeah. Is
Okay.
there tiebreakers in this, or do we just choose?
You choose. That is the tiebreaker.
I would go with the Lady Syl is in the room, so let her go first.
Players go. I think players go ahead of enemies, and then if players are tied, players choose. Let me. Ooh, holy crap! You had a 24 initiative.
All right, what's the deal?
All right. This is a lesson in
Dying.
smoke and concealed creatures.
Ah.
Okay, so there's a cloud of smoke around it, giving it the concealed condition. Makes it harder to hit. Okay? So what you need to do whenever you swing at it is the first thing you need to do is make a flat D20 roll with nothing added, and you need to beat a 5. You need 5 or higher. 5 or higher, you can attack it as normal. If you roll 4 or less, your attack just misses. And this is, you take the attack action, you make that roll, and then you get to attack if you are going to hit it. So you
More
don't get
dice
to
is
make
more
that
fun.
roll and then not choose whether or not you want to use your action. You're using your action, you make that roll, then your attack. This will also be a lesson in persistent damage. Let me pull this up. Where is he?
So everybody rolls a 5, or everybody rolls a 5. Everybody rolls a D20, right? Is what I understand.
On your turn, if you attack.
Okay.
The strike action.
So each time you strike on your turn, then if you do it more than once, you have to roll it more than once?
Yep.
Okay.
That's
All right.
interesting.
So he's got a movement of. Where's his movement? Acrobatics. Reflex. Oh, he's got some. Yeah. Stride, 40 feet. There we go. So he goes right up to Bob. And he's going to. I just went to target Bob. Damn fantasy grounds. He is going to attack Bob with
Bob.
melee
Bob.
strike with his jaws. He's trying to bite you.
Jerk.
That is a nat 20.
Uh,
So that makes it a 30 to hit.
Mhm.
So that's like a critical.
It's super critical.
Super
Hyper
critical.
critical.
if I snap my shield into place, or if I snap my shield into place, that would give me a 20 AC.
Okay, yep. You're not doing that, are you?
I mean,
And that would still be
if it helps at
It
any
doesn't
point.
change the effect. It's
no, still 10 over.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Nat 20 is an automatic crit, isn't it?
Doesn't it suck up some of the damage though? If he snaps it
No,
into place,
shield
it may
block. You
break.
have to use
I'd
another
have the
reaction.
shield. Yep, I'd have the
okay.
shield block.
Okay. Well, couldn't you shield block as a reaction? Do you have shield block?
Snapping
No,
the
he has to
shield
use his
is the
reaction to
reaction.
raise your shield.
You got a razor shield. All right. So it is 7.
What if I ducked and covered?
It's 7. Plus 4 is
11.
11 doubled is 22
Whoop.
damages.
I am down and it is not good.
Okay.
You have a thing. Oh wait, you used your reaction. No, you didn't use your reaction.
Yep.
Would
So-
you like to use your once per day reaction for when you don't want to die?
Well, I have. Let me check something. I feel like I
It's
have
called-
something else.
Orc ferocity.
Yes. Orc ferocity.
Use it.
You would be reduced to 0 hit points, but not immediately killed. Fierceness in battle runs through your blood, and you refuse to fall from your injuries. You avoid being knocked out and remain at 1 hit point, and your wounded condition increases by 1.
I'm going to let you know that you're also going to start on fire.
But
Or
at
you
the start of
might
your
be
turn, you're going
surprised.
down anyway.
Yeah, so that's not
Totally
worth it.
reasonable.
Yep.
Because you're going to take a D4 So
when does that
additional-
happen?
at the end of his turn.
At the end of his turn, or the start of his turn?
Let's see.
I would assume at the
At
start.
the end of their turn.
Okay,
Not
at the
the
end
rest.
of each turn, as long as the condition. Okay.
Okay,
as
so
long
So
as
he
So
could
being at 1
during
hit
his
point
turn.
doesn't
could, during his turn, use an action to pat out the fire.
well, I was going to
and
go
not
Yes,
run
he
and
could.
jump into the
Wait.
water.
The end of
That would
his
work
turn,
too.
or the end of Bob's turn, or the end of?
Bob's turn.
Okay,
Not-
yeah.
Bob's turn. You have the option on your turn to put out the fire with an action. Every time. You also automatically get a
Attempt to.
save at the end of your turn if you don't choose to put out the fire. Oh,
Man.
yeah, you're gonna need the damage is whenever
So if you're
Ryan's their turn. Flat check. Let's see if the fire goes out. You won't necessarily take that 1 damage. Sorry, you don't take that 1 damage right now. That would be at the end of your turn. And you can choose to roll to see if the fire goes out just naturally at the end of your turn.
does if you're dying and you're also on fire, do you still take that damage, and does that affect your ability or your wounded or dying condition?
Oh, that is a really good question.
I don't understand the
'Cause
question.
If you're dying and you're at
Dying
0
rolls.
hit points and you take damage from being on fire, do you die more?
I don't think so.
You
I-
know,
well,
it's like death, similar to death saves, but
I don't think it's like that. I think you're taking damage, and if you there's let me look for this. Death and dying, because this is a complicated question.
seems like it.
Death and dying, 459, 461. Wow, I opened right to the page. Creatures cannot be reduced to fewer than 0 hit points. They die and are removed from play unless the attack was non-lethal.
I got it. If you take damage while already have the dying condition, increase your dying condition value by 1, or by 2 if the damage came from an attacker's critical hit or your own critical failure. If you have the wounded condition, remember to add the value of your wounded condition to the dying value.
Which you don't have the wounded condition. Taking damage while dying. If you take damage while you already have the dying condition, yeah, that's what you just read. Yeah. So your dying value is gonna move. The difference is you gotta wait for the fire to naturally go out or hope someone puts it out.
Right, and he's the next turn.
Yeah. Nope. I'm definitely going to use my orc ferocity.
Probably a
I'll
good
be
idea.
I'll be in flames at 1 hit
1.
point.
I was looking for the hasted, unders mark, incapacitated, paralyzed, poisoned. Where's fired?
So then, and your wounded condition increases by 1. So I think that's probably under conditions.
Yep.
In,
Right now it says
Wonders
I'm
then.
wounded 1.
Yep. That's right.
Cool.
Should it be wounded 1 with that ability? Yeah, you.
But it says right in the,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't see fire here, which is
Conditions.
disappointing.
Flames? Fire? Is there an on fire condition?
I was looking for unconscious, incapacitated, hasted, charmed, blessed, restrained.
I do not see an on fire.
I see poisoned, petrified, raging. No.
Oh,
Nope. Well, you could make that small. There you go. Now you're on fire.
Nice.
Awesome.
Nice job, Jeff.
That's what I do.
Way to adapt and overcome. All right. So
I have an alien
that-
face next to mine. That's funny.
He-
which
Someone
one of you?
beat me to it.
Which one of you dopes did that?
That's cute. I didn't do it. Let's see.
Uh-huh.
He moved. It. You fell.
I got up.
Oh no, you did not. You did not fall. You shook it off. He shook it off.
The nice thing is you're standing in water, so all you gotta do is fall backwards.
He is.
It's funny, but it's true.
What would he do? He sees the water. I'm gonna go move over here.
Oh, you used your reaction already.
Does he have a? Oh yeah, he probably does as a fighter, right? All right,
Yeah.
Bob's turn.
Can I make a suggestion, Bob?
Ah!
Well, is your suggestion jump into the water?
At least
well,
run
it was
through a
gonna be
sprinkler.
put out the flames. You can choose however you want to do that.
Yeah, I mean, that's an obvious suggestion. I am going to run and jump into the water and just splash around for
Very
a
deep.
hot second.
Do you really want to run that far back? Yes.
At 1 hit point, yes.
So you use an action to stride back into the water,
Mhm.
and do you splash yourself with the water? Do you lay down in the water?
I am belly flopping into that water.
Right.
I am
You like-
comedy
it's your-
movie. I am comedy
action
movie
to-
guy on fire. Arms flailing.
So
Dropping
what-
prone is a
Talladega Nights.
free action, right?
I'm on fire! I'm on fire! You're not
Uh-huh.
getting naked though, are you? Maybe. I don't know.
Thinking about it, no. Yeah,
You stand back up.
am I able to? Yeah. So is this pretty much my entire move? My entire action?
move. You move.
Action
you
to
use your
stride,
turn.
action to stand up, right?
Yep. Action to stride. Action to put out the fire. Action to stand up.
I'm good. I'm gonna jump out of the water, arms up. I'm good. I hurt, but I'm good.
I'm alive. I'm good, says Anakin Skywalker.
Yeah, I'm fine. Little warm.
Lady Sill.
All right, Lady Sill's job is easy here. I'm gonna cast heal on Bob using 2 actions. That
Anybody
adds
have some
an
aloe?
automatic 8 to it. So
Thought this was really. I understand this now. I looked at the creature and went, "Holy hell, this is." But I
Oh, you
get
gotta be
exactly
kidding me.
how this is supposed to work now. Looking at.
all right, you get 9.
9 healings.
Yeah,
Thank you, my
Is that
lady.
right?
which means that I rolled a 1 again.
Oh Jesus! Try different dice.
I will actually. I'm gonna roll actual dice here. All right, so now I'm gonna attack into the cinder guy. So I
Okay.
need to roll a d20 to see if I can even.
Yep. 5 or better to see if you'll hit them.
It is literally a 6.
Excellent. So your
So-
attack is going. You have the chance to hit him. You see him.
All right, so I am. I'm shooting this new crossbow that I
Okey-doke.
have. So
Crossbow. Are you proficient in crossbows?
I don't know. It is a simple weapon.
Oh yeah. There you go. If you're proficient in simple weapons.
14 plus 4 is 18.
18. I
To
should
hit.
do this. 18. What's its AC? 18 hits it. Just
And
hits it.
so 1 damage, of course.
1 damage.
No modifier?
Not for ranged weapon.
Ranged weapons are weird.
Oh.
That is what it is. My turn's over.
This is really interesting. Okay. So 1 damage. All right. I don't know. There we go. Munch.
Yeah. I'm just looking to see. How would the shell and the eggshell necklaces be big enough to scoop water?
Yeah.
Okay. How many actions would it take to take off the necklace, scoop water, and try to splash the water at the cinder thing?
Let's see. Action to take the necklace off, and then an
Uh,
action to fill it with water, and then a improvised weapon attack. All three.
okay. And I mean, that seems pretty far away. I think I'd have to move also
I don't think you're
Probably.
carrying
do
enough.
that. So,
Yeah, I don't think you're getting enough water into that necklace to huck it all the way across the.
no.
Yeah.
No. So, all right. I will have that be my secondary thing, but I have some javelins, so
The water fight at a swimming pool.
That's literally. I
Yeah.
was thinking of a 3-year-old kid trying to fling water with one of those plastic shovels
Yeah.
that you
all right.
dig sandcastles with.
Well, I'm gonna do the rage thing first. Wait, let's see. I can do.
I was on fire. Can I rage?
Trying to see how many times I can rage. I should know this. Requirements: you aren't fatigued or raging. I can't rage again for a minute. Oh, it's been a minute. Cool.
Yeah, it's been-
I will first action to rage to get those extra hit points just in case. I saw what happened.
Yeah.
And then I will attempt to throw a javelin.
Okay.
So I have to flat roll first.
Flat roll.
Side note, John.
Yes.
If you guys have a hard out at 10, we should probably wrap this up.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
gonna get to the end of the round, and then.
All right. So I rolled an 11 for the
Can't believe it.
concealed. All right.
All right. Yep. You beat the concealed.
So then I will throw the javelin.
Roll to attack.
It's 30 feet, right? It's within 30 feet.
I think.
You like my little
Oh.
8-bit battle music?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
within 30 feet.
Yep.
I don't know why
Yeah.
it did that. That was weird, but okay.
Because it afflicted it to movement instead of ruler.
Oh, cool. Okay, so here's the attack. 15 to hit.
15 misses.
Okay. So that was 2 actions. I will use my third action to take the necklace off. With the
He's a
intent
tough
of
little guy.
using it to
He
splash
is.
water next
He
time.
is. Like when I loaded him up into the encounter, I went, holy shit. But there is something very clear and very simple about this fight that makes it significantly easier. I will tell
Okay.
you, doing what Bob did is not the way to do it.
Bob didn't do anything. Bob got.
Well, Bob was face to face with him.
Yeah, so don't do face to face. All right, my turn is done.
Chuck, it is your turn.
What about ass to face?
I, in rare
Go for it.
situations. It's okay.
Yeah, over here.
Chuck has a backpack full of bombs, and what he needs is a water balloon.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have that particular bomb.
Do you have any containers?
Like do that quick
Okay.
thing.
I mean, like, I would allow you to take a container and scoop up some water as an action.
I can still only throw 20 feet. I don't want to get within 20 feet of him right now. I'm just going to shoot him with my crossbow. So let's do a d20 roll.
You
Three.
should have a water skin.
You do not see him anywhere within the fog. He's concealed.
Okay.
So you know he's there, but you don't know where he is.
I still fire the bolt, though, right? Yep.
Do you? I don't think you do.
I don't even bother firing the bolt.
No, because you can't get it. You don't know where to fire. You're like choosing to. Let's see. Flat check. If the die comes up with a 5 or higher, if it's a 4 or less, you fire your bolt, the attack automatically misses.
Okay.
Oh shit!
This would be
I missed
fun with
some.
real dice because we could have one die representing the auto miss and then the other die representing the attack, and see. Oh, if I would have hit him, it would have been a crit.
Way to do that. I did one like this.
What you looking for?
I'm just trying to see if I can roll 2 different colored dice into the dice tray.
Oh.
Nope, they end up the same color.
Let the play work. So he's gonna move again and get back over here by the rest of the gang.
Okay.
So,
Move, fired, move.
Yep.
That will bring us to the end of the round. We will start next week with the Cinder Rat.
Makes sense to me.
I cannot believe it's 10 to 10 already. Holy hell.
Oh, we did get a little bit of a late start with.
Just a few minutes, though. No more than usual, it seems. I really like the new owl bear.
Yeah, that's really dope.
The tools are just, they're not too much. They're the perfect amount.
I'll tell you, as I navigate more through Wanderer's Guide too, I actually do like the format and how useful it is and how easy it is to use.
Yeah, combat tracker is really nice too because I can view your character sheets and I can view the creature stats along the side as long as they're within the Wanderer's Guide, which is really nice. Sorry, I didn't know if the Cinder Rat was in there.
All right.
So I will do this. I will give you the one clue in case you guys didn't pick up on it. I said before when he was face to face with Bob, I said he sees the water behind Bob and moves over here.
Yep. Oh, I
Which you
heard that.
guys have kind of figured out that water and fire do not mix well.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, I think we figure we've got to do something with it, but it's also very scary. So
well, just stay at range. It shouldn't come into the water to get us.
That's kind of the point. It moved away from the water. It thought standing water is like, hell no.
Thank you, Bob, for helping us learn that lesson.
It is basically trapped in this room by that water.
All right, I will take us out of here. We are Two Nerds One Quest. We are here every Sunday morning, 8:30 a.m. Central Time. Happy Mother's Day to all of you mothers out there. Go and enjoy it. I'll make this a brief, abbreviated exit. Support us, patreon.com/Two Nerds One Quest. Join us in conversations and discussions, bit.ly/our fun Discord. Let other people know about the podcast, about the show, about the Patreon, about Discord. Just let everybody know that we're a thing and that you enjoy watching us or listening to us. We have a good time. We enjoy doing this for you. We enjoy doing it for ourselves, which is really, if we don't enjoy it, how are you going to enjoy it? We love it.
I enjoy it, by the way.
Do you? Do you really? All right. We'll make it a quick out for me, for Rick, for Coach, for Genius, and for Mr. DMJC. We'll catch you next week.
I'm voting on titles already. Bullet with a butterfly's wings. Well, I forget why that came up. Something about it was. Oh, despite all my rage.
Oh, yeah.
It's still just a rat in a cage. Any Man of Mine by Shania Twain.
Really?
Because Jeff said do-si-do, and I heard the song last night. And it's in the end of the song. I was like, wow, I gotta throw that up. And then, of course, Who's Johnny? Because I said disassemble Stephanie. And then Ring of Fire by Johnny Cash, because this fight.
Hmm.
Ring of Fire.
All right, I'm gonna read these titles out.
I was on my doors, so I'll just light my fire.
Tore him a new one from the backside. Bob feels the tickle of the point. I'll let you know Bob is also on fire. That one was funny. Not a critical failure. Keep firing, kobolds. He split the kobold in twine. Terry Tate, office linebacker, the kobold. That ain't new, baby. Pain train's coming. Hi, Sharon. Bill Bub Beezer, office linebacker. Lodged real deep. Down on all fours, sniffing. Take a lick. Flickery firelight. And here is a super dope thing. I mean, some of these just write themselves.
Yes. Yes, they do. Got into some interesting rules today.
Yeah, that's that.
New stuff.
That shadow thingy is very interesting. Rolling to see if you see him, and then
Yeah. The concealed bit, the
Yeah.
death rules a little bit. We kind of looked at them. We didn't have to apply them at all because you have an ability, but
Yeah. Would have been interesting had he not been the next one up. If one of us would have, if he would have went down, one of us grabs him by the ankles and pulls him into the water.
okay. So all four of you voted for 4 titles.
no. I voted for 3.
Did you?
I
Someone
voted for
else
2.
voted. Yeah.
And over one.
If you're in chat, please go to that link, tommnorm.showbot.tv, and vote for a title.
And if you are in chat and you vote for a title, it's probably going to be the winner.
Unless
The
you vote
top
on one
2
that's not.
top 2 were the same situation.
Mhm.
We got 2 titles out of the same situation. That's cool.
Nope. The first one was from Jeff's attack from the backside, and the second one was Norm jumping over the pick.
No.
Yeah, when you thought I was jumping over Bob, or when you thought I was jumping over Munch. Yeah. If this would have been Aaronon, he would have probably taken
In a
out
window.
Munch and landed head first
He
in
would've-
the
He would have hit the
barrels.
barrel. He
Uh-huh.
would have hit the barrel and not gotten.
Uh-huh. Knocked out 10
And the
bludgeoning
barrels,
damage.
the barrels wouldn't have moved.
That's accurate. All
Well,
right.
sand for some reason.
Ooh. So we have. I'll let you know Bob is also on fire, and Bob feels the tickle of the point are the top 2 right now.
You got you down to 2.
I'm gonna do. I'll let you know Bob is also on fire. That's gonna be the winner.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. The concealment thing, the persistent damage thing, the fact that he crit and brought you down to nothing. We took a look at the death rules.
Mhm.
Yeah,
There's a lot
there's
of
a lot
stuff there.
today.
It's good.
It's fun.
All right.
I'm
Alright,
looking
good deal.
forward to
Mother's
that.
Day to all the mothers, and enjoy the Sunday, gentlemen.
Yep. I gotta head off to my in-laws too. So
Cool.
Yep, sounds good. There's nobody to raid, so we're just gonna close up shop. Everybody have a good Mother's Day, and we'll catch you next week.